To my 23-year-old son, Lincoln, I just want to say I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that you were born at the time frame that you were born because of this.
Okay, I am the problem. I went on a date with this guy and he was like, it's getting late. Do you want to come back to my place? And I was like, sure, but I'm not going to sleep with you. Like, that's not happening. And he was like, that's totally fine. Just come over. And I was like, cool. So I go to his place. He respects my wishes. He's so nice. He cuddles me all night. And I'm like, are you gay? Like, what? And like, I just wanted him to like try, and then for me to be like, no, you know what I mean? I wasn't gonna sleep with him. I just now I feel ugly. This is what. Oh my God.
So he respects your wishes, but now he must be gay. That automatically made him like Ping Ping because he respected your wishes and did not try to grope you or try to get at you, so you can be like, nah. Lincoln, I'm sorry. I am truly sorry, my son. And I thought that might have been a one-off until I saw this right after.
Yes, they mean yes. But when they say yes, they also mean no. When they say no, they sometimes mean no, but they sometimes also mean yes.
Yes.
Or it could be a maybe, but maybe is a yes. Yes, so maybe also means yes. Yeah, and the guy should understand what she means when she says yes. What is she thinking when she says yes to this, as opposed to, okay, she's saying no, but she means yes. Is it a no? Or is it a no? Or is it like a no? That was like a maybe.
That was super maybe.
That was like a maybe, but on the yes side.
Yeah.
When girl.
Now I know that in Mandarin and in Cantonese that there are subtle changes in tonality with the same word can mean something different. And then, son, I know that you are looking probably to get stationed in Japan. But dude, this is what you have to contend with. Now, I'm a Gen Xer. We didn't have to deal with that. No meant no. Yes meant yes. And guess what? Maybe meant possibly. It meant maybe. There was no confusion. But you've been born in this time frame, and I'm sorry. And maybe you want to blame your grandmother and your grandfather because it's their fault. And you can go back further than that, it's their fault too. But how do you expect a man to be able to render what you are thinking? You wouldn't expect that women should have to be able to render what a man is thinking when he says no, but he really means yes, and he says yes, but he really means no, and it all depends on the tonality to which he utilizes it. If a man says that he wants to go somewhere, he wants to go there. If he says he doesn't want to go there, he doesn't want to go there. If he says that this is what you can do, then this is what you can't do. If this is what you can't do, you can't do it. That's how it works. You know, it reminds me of when me and Angelina first started dating, and we went on a trip. We went on a trip as friends. And I told her, we're going on this trip as friends. And because I know I'm going to have a good time with you, I didn't want to go on a trip with somebody that there was already a romantic relationship with. I wanted to go with somebody I knew that I can just have fun with. And I told her, I said, you know, when we're going to be sleeping in the same room, we're going to be sleeping in the same bed. But rest assured, I'm not going to try to do anything. I'm not expecting sex. I'm not going to try to implement any sex. Sure, I might cuddle you when we sleep. I might even move around in the middle of my sleep and not even know what I'm doing, but trust and believe the moment I wake up, the moment I realize if I'm doing something like that, I will cease, I will stop. It is not my intention. And we had a great weekend. At no point did intimacy ever occur in that fashion. You know why? Because we're both Gen Xers. And we mean what we say, and we say what we mean. And the fact that these, I'm guessing, millennials, young ladies are trying to suggest that a man should know what a woman really means about this, that, and the third. That's one of the problems with relationship is communication. That's one of the biggest problems. Is communication. Where there should be no problems because a person should only state what they actually mean, not what you are supposed to read into, you're supposed to figure out. No, nobody has time for that. That's ridiculous to even consider that we're supposed to sit up here and try to figure out when you mean yes and when you mean no and when your no's really mean yes or maybe. That's childish. That is incredibly childish. And I raised my son to understand that, yes, you have your desires, you have the things that you're going to want from somebody, but be honest with them from day one. If you just want somebody to just hang out with, just tell them you want to hang out with them. If you want someone that you just want to be intimate with, then just tell them you want to be intimate with them. If there's somebody that you want to have a relationship with, then tell them that you want to have a relationship with them, because you wouldn't want anybody to be conniving towards your sisters, so don't be conniving towards another young lady. You wouldn't want anybody to be conniving to any of the women in your family that you love, so don't be that way towards anybody else's daughters, nieces, sisters. Don't be that guy. And he's done a great job of doing that. But he's also told me the struggles of young ladies saying one thing but meaning another thing. And when it comes to intimacy, there is no reading between the line. There's no, I'm going to try even though you said no. If you say no, it means no. Stop playing games, because we live in a society now where the guy is always guilty. If he tries and it's unwanted, he's a creeper, he's disrespectful, he's not respecting her agency, her autonomy, and he's a creeper, he's a molester, he's everything under the sun. So why would he try? Why should he try anyway, when everything in that situation is stacked against him? Young ladies of the world today, and I taught my daughters to be that way as well, say what you mean. Young ladies, say what you mean. Stop looking for people to guess. That is some bullshit on top of some bullshit. And if it's running rampant, as these 3 different ladies displayed, you young men should date older women, because you should not play these games. But y'all have a great day. And remember always, you have to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.